time.
Absolutely.
And also today we're going to get to the heart of the matter when it comes to being healthy. Did you get that? The heart.
I like that.
We're going to talk about what it takes to get your heart in shape.
Absolutely. We're also going to be making heart-healthy meals over in our kitchen. Right over there, we've got Chef Leticia Schwartz. Hey, what are you showing us today?
That's right. Today we're going to cook heart-healthy recipes and good for type 2 diabetes as well. We're going to cook huevos cubanos, which is a typical Latin recipe, right? And another dish inspired by feijoada, which is the national dish of Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah, really
So
good.
we're getting a little Portuguese and a little...
Absolutely.
He wants to speak Spanish. He's got a very, very good accent. He really does.
Español en la cocina. That's all I got.
Podemos hablar.
All right, let's get to it. Well, with all this talk of heart health, we have brought in Chef Leticia Schwartz to help us cook some heart-healthy recipes. And Leticia, we're not just doing heart-healthy, we're also going to be watching out for type 2 diabetes, big problem in the States.
Correct, exactly. And my grandfather died from type 2 diabetes from complications, so I know how serious the disease can be. And the alarming fact is that right now the Latin community is at a very high risk for type 2 diabetes.
But we can still eat well and enjoy ourselves at the same time.
All these recipes, that's what we're doing. Let's cook today. These recipes are fantastic for the whole family to cook together. The first thing we're going to do is a recipe inspired by my native Brazil dish. It's called feijoada. Feijoada is a black bean stew with lots of different kinds of meat cooked inside. And what we're going to do, as a Brazilian myself, I crave that very, very often, right?
Yeah.
So, this is a lighter and a little bit more like express version of that so that we can prepare on a weeknight dinner.
Great, let's get to it.
Let's get to it, cooking. Right? So we're going to add a little bit of olive oil, and then why don't you start adding some garlic?
Okay, I love that.
And we are going to cook the garlic until it's just golden.
Okay.
It has that, magical touch.
Okay.
Exactly, so that it releases that fragrant, flavor. Then we're going to add some onions and some scallions. We're going to season with a little bit of salt and pepper and some oregano. Very important to incorporate herbs and spices into your cooking.
Okay.
So that, when you have more flavor, you don't need to use that much salt.
Right.
Very good for heart-related and type 2.
Okay.
So some oregano.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's already smelling amazing.
Isn't it? Then we're going to add some tomatoes.
Okay.
And then we're going to add the turkey sausage that we cooked before.
So this has already been cooked and we're just adding it in to mix it into the stew.
Correct.
Okay. And why did you pick turkey? Is it because it's lean or?
Yeah. Yeah, so feijoada has lots of different meats inside, and some of them are a little bit on the, Epicurean side of the dish. So then we're going to add our black beans, very healthy, and then our chicken stock.
Okay.
And we are going to let this simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, a little bit more salt and pepper.
Okay. I noticed that you're being very sparing with the salt, but for the smells that are coming off, it doesn't seem like we're going to need that much more.
Right, right. And the herbs and spices, again, really help you with that. And then we're going to finish with a little bit of, parsley. And then we end up, after 15 to 20 minutes, we end up with something like this. So let me give you a little bit taste.
Okay.
Here.
And you said feijoada.
Feijoada, that's right. That's the national dish of Brazil. And it's actually a dish that is featured on my cookbook, The Brazilian Kitchen. And we have there the authentic dish.
The authentic dish.
The complete feijoada.
Well, I taste this. Get us started on the second recipe so we've got time.
Right. So we are going to do now the huevos cubanos.
Really good.
Isn't it so
really
delicious?
Good. Yes.
Okay, so for the huevos cubanos, we're going to start with some garlic
you
until
never
golden.
go wrong putting garlic and oil in a pan.
So can I move this?
Of course, yeah, go for that.
Okay, and we are going to, so we cook that until it's golden. I love to do that because it brings that, that fragrant, that flavor that it's very special for garlic.
Okay.
Then we're going to add the onions and bell peppers.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Then a little bit of cayenne pepper, some paprika, right? And then some tomatoes. And we're we're going to moisten this with some chicken stock.
A little more chicken stock.
Okay.
All the fresh ingredients are so good in there.
And then what we do is, why don't we pour that into this baking dish?
Okay.
Look how colorful.
It looks beautiful.
Right?
It smells great already.
And then what we're going to do is create some holes here, just like that. And we're going to pour the eggs.
Whole eggs in there.
Yep. And then we're going to bake the dish for about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven, and we end up with something like that.
And you end up with that beautiful masterpiece right there. That looks so good. Leticia, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for being with us.
having me.
An important topic to talk about. You, of course, can find these recipes on our website at bettertv.com, and there will also be lots of other links to diabetes-friendly recipes up there as well.